going to really get to know one another and go deep and build effective trust. We want to go deeper today and create a...
Managing groups and teams is an interactive week-long class where you get to know your teammates a lot more and learn a lot about what it's like to work well in a team.
Takes part in the week between orientation and our Fall 1 schedule beginning.
It's the first course that they ever take, and it's designed to be a very experiential and hands-on course.
We work within our cohort, our small group, and our large groups, learning and analyzing team structures, power dynamics, leadership styles and managerial styles.
It's an opportunity to not only get to know your classmates, but also learn what does it mean to be a leader, what does it mean to work in a group, and how can we, in many ways, like amplify each other or elevate each other's voices.
Teamwork is the foundation of everything, just like how blood flow is foundation of how human organs can work, right? This course is actually teaching us how to manage norm in groups, how to prevent bias in a group, how to make everyone contribution be symmetrical and more synchronized for a greater goals, and how to manage different personality conflicts.
In my learning group, we have 8 people total. I think out of those 8 people, we have 5 countries represented.
Being a room of someone who is coming from the merchant marine, someone who's coming from banking, someone who's coming from consulting, myself coming from the nonprofit space.
It is challenging sometimes, like when you have all these people who have very different ideas than you and different perspectives, like how do you kind of bring everyone together?
They are put into situations during the exercises to face challenges, right? So they might feel uncomfortable at times or feel very pressured to perform in these teams.
How to manage that conflict is such an important skill in management. And so I think this is something that they want us to start practicing.
There needs to be a time for uncomfortable conversations. I'm learning this week to try to really embrace that and work on that.
We started earlier in the week with a lot of very get-to-know-you types of activities, learning how to probe deep questions and how learning more about each other builds trust. But as the week has progressed, we've had more and more interesting challenges in terms of tackling projects under a time constraint or tackling projects where there isn't really one correct answer.
One of the exercises we did, we were filmed throughout it, working as a team of 8. And at the end of that, we played it back and watched ourselves in that group, and being able to kind of critique ourselves as a group. We were able to pause it and reflect on, hey, like we've just spent 15 minutes and we haven't even defined the problem yet.
Even just in these few days of classes that we've had so far, it's been evident how the norms that we had on day 1 of this course, based on where we are now at the end of the week, have changed enormously. So at the beginning of the week, the loud voices were definitely dominant, and now I think we've really learned how to work together, how to make sure that every voice is heard and every decision that's made. And that's something that I'm not sure we would have come to naturally if we just jumped straight into the basics of accounting, for example.
This week has been incredible.
Today is all about coordination and how you can work in a group to be more efficient and effective.